So anyway, the process of transforming into the Toa Hagah causes the Toa to break out of their cocoons and begin to fall to their deaths. But before they hit the ground, they are rescued by these little flying weirdos that come in to save them. And these guys are called the Rahaga. So in concept, the Rahaga are to the Toa Hagah what Rahaga are to regular Toa. So they are older, more experienced animal people who have made peace with their inner beast and aren't tempted by their instincts anymore and are able to advise the Toa on all their new issues. Now, in terms of lore, the Rahaga were formerly the Toa Hagah, these extremely badass Praetorian Guard Toa that for some reason LEGO only ever made 2 of, despite the fact that they're like the coolest Toa they've ever made. Now, you may well say to that, but Noah, that's sort of hypocritical, isn't it? This is basically the exact same build as the Toa Metru, and you said you didn't like that. Well, first of all, motherfucker, I will point out that the additional armor pieces, the gold and silver accents, the much better masks and color schemes, and the spears are all massive improvements on the Toa Metru design. And secondly, Beyblade Shield. It doesn't really work, but it is cool. Anyway, the Toa Hagah once worked for the Brotherhood of Makuta as Makuta's bodyguards, and they discovered that Makuta was evil and was plotting the whole Metru Nui takeover, so they launched a raid against the Brotherhood during which they actually kinda defeated him and stole a bunch of the Brotherhood shit, but then Rahaga got them with her mutation Ratuka spinner and turned them into the Rahaga, and the Rahaga have been kind of following around the Viscerac for probably like, I don't know, 1,000 years, trying to basically mitigate their damage and stop them wherever they can. So the Rahaga rescue the Toa Hagah and explain the situation. They're like, okay, you guys are now animal people. You're gonna be wrestling with your extreme edginess for the rest of this arc. And eventually these bestial instincts are just gonna completely take you over and you're just gonna become animals. And the only way for you to stop that from happening is if you track down this special, like, legendary Pokemon Rahi called Kitangu that has the ability to neutralize all poisons. So if you find him, he can turn you back into the Toa Metru. And the Toa Hagah, who are already operating at maximum edginess, are like, we didn't come here to go on some goddamn Rahi scavenger hunt. We're here to free the Matoran. That takes priority. If we find Kitangu while we're doing that, whatever.